EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Bengals of Houston taking on the Houston Texans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Ready, ready.
But right away, they'll change the look.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And right away, he lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Texans send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And taken at the 46. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Young now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
now Young going to move him around. Young now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Here we go now on 1st and goal. complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Watch out now. 52. Ready?
Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Texans nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
46-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Texans at 7-5 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Let's go.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Bison. Panther 60. Panther 60.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This defense for the Bengals, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this 1st quarter. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Young off the play fake.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Take a look at the defense for these Texans.
They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Here we go.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Right. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
To throw, Young. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Young to throw on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Quick throw by Young, caught out wide. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango.
Ready.
2nd down and 3.
Trouble, 38.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Ready.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Young to throw it.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprising place there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Ken Walker.
With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Bengals 14, Texans nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
They'll set up a throw.
Smith and Jigba with the ground.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up for 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Seven Pirates.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Ready, break.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Back back to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ready.
Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Cluster, 6. Ready?
Here's Young on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. Touchdown! A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0.
Texans nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Buffalo 18. Broncos.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Here we go.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Claws, 10. Fight, 97. Black chop. Green jack. Hut.
Following the interception, Young. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Hut.
Option play, they'll give to Walker.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Red, cycle. Ready?
Young on 1st down. This is caught.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set, go.
They get this out left. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they just look completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not many blows just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. It's Young off play action. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. On play action, Young. Throw out wide to Walker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Walker now on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Need old blue. Claude red. White. Fury, yellow. Hut.
Here is Young. Steps away. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Come on, set.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Smash, red. Rail, yellow. Set.
Now Young. Eluding the pressure right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
At their own 11-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go. Warrior 70. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Riggs. 18 Rattler. Cup 19.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Black Ultra. Hey, check Mega. Ready?
Final play of the half. Young dancing to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Young Wei Koo is set to kick off.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Set.
The
Ready.
Bengals drive about to get going.
Spike.
Now Young going to move them around.
Hut, hut.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Where's the ball?
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
And going right back to Walker. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
And quickly they get to the line.
Six. Mega.
First down, Bengals.
Hey, go steal. Ready?
A first down throw for Young. Out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Strike.
Now they'll change things up.
Set. Go.
A give for Walker running right.
20! And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Ready.
So now,
Ready.
following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Ready.
Young now. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Okay.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Set. Hurt. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
19 tight. 19 tight.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And now they're in the hurry-up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's
Hey,
now
Pat,
3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw.
They're complete to Smith and Jigba.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Light. Warrior 70s. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Miles Murphy has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at the 33. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston. He goes 67 yards on the punt return. And the Bengals just continue to roll.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Texans nothing.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Buffalo 18. Check, Panther. Ready, right?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Texans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Youngway Koo is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Strike it. Hey, go Fury.
On second down, Young. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards.
On the set.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
43 rail. Hut.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Switch. Yellow. Set.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
Young on 3rd down. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Ready.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Young. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
From the red zone now, Young. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
70 Rangers.
And 6 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On play action, they'll throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Ready?
Young quickly to the flat, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Here we go.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Ready.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep of protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town at 2nd and a country mile. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
7 Pirates. Alert!
They'll look to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete
Here we go.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready, ready.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Young here to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Young will set to throw.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Set, ready. Shot. 17. Smash. Red. Red. Yellow. On the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
To the air once more, Young.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, We've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Riggs! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hurry!
Off play action. Woodard. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Come on.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Maverick! 19 tight! Ready?
Looking to throw. Woodard.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Let's go!
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Buffalo 18! Go!
Back to throw again.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19! Pioneer!
Off the play fake. Woodard. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
70 Lions! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready! Blaster, 6. Ready?
And Young's going to throw it here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards on the play.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.